Gabriel Moses. I'm an artist from South London. And yeah, we're here for Selah, my new exhibition. This one is, 16 rooms? It's massive compared to my first one, but I feel like even though it was 2 years ago, I've grown a lot. Within those 2 years, I've developed more as an artist, the work's evolved, so for me it was important to create a show that felt so much more immersive and interactive, I believe there's like 70 images, like 10 videos and a film playing, so quite stacked, it's loaded, but I wanted to give as much as I could. Yeah, I've completed most of the work in the show in the past 2 years. I feel like I work like a madman, where it's like every day I want to create something new. Yeah, it's a testament to the hard work, but also I enjoy what I do, so yeah, it feels like fun. I'ma put my fingers in the air for the last time. Just one day I put it in the air for the last time. I'm very passionate about building a legacy. Despite me being 26, I think about how I'm going to look at myself for the next 25, 30 years, so yeah, I've always thought about having a body of work that when I'm not here anymore, my kids can see their dad went crazy, and actually made sure, that there was a solid body of work that could speak on my behalf. I didn't study none of this stuff in school, but I was just very passionate about making my mom happy, making my mom proud. What's funny? I asked her a couple months ago for the first time, how does it feel to be my mom? Her response was pretty funny. She was just like, I'm not surprised, just because she's always told me since I was very young, I'm gonna do amazing things, and she's always said since she was pregnant with me, she's felt that it's nice to have someone that's had faith in you before it even made sense. I come from a sports background, so I've always enjoyed the idea of just winning. So yeah, that's how I approach art and image making as well, just creating something new that I'm happy with first and foremost, every time. Yeah, I feel things like rejection, it's part and parcel, The achievements, I'm also just as open to any losses at the same time, I won't take it too personally, and we just stay pushing, because at the end of the day, I'm young, so I need to feel the feeling of loss, in order to get better and continue evolving. So I feel if everything went my way, it wouldn't help me in the long run. The Last Hour is a film I shot in Atlanta. It's a short film, and it's something that I always wanted to make for a while. Follows someone's journey when they have 24 hours left to live. And I've always found that topic pretty interesting, because it's a question I've always asked myself, if you knew when that hour would be, how would you behave, how would you move, how would you operate? And I feel human beings in general, maybe we live a certain way because we think we've got time. But the reality is nobody knows when that time will come, so it's if you had the knowledge, what are the things that you might do? And we see our protagonists go through a series of events. I've always just wanted to tell that story, so this is the time, and I'm hoping everyone enjoys it as much as I did. Premieres at 180, so it's an opportunity for people to get an early preview of it. And it's nice being from London to have something that's exclusive to London for the time being, so yeah, I'd advise everyone to take the opportunity while you can. I've got a really short attention span, so I struggle to watch films. Despite being a director, I just find myself watching YouTube or documentaries or things like that. But obviously, when I've been in company and things like that, people have put things on. But a lot of stuff just comes from memories. And also, the same way with photography, I didn't really study it, but I come in with my own way of making images, So the same is with filmmaking. And approaching a narrative still having childish naivety and finding my way of doing things that ends up becoming my signature style. Yeah, as you see over the past 2 years, I've been able to have such amazing collaborators that give me the freedom to still express myself within their world as well. You've got Pharrell with Louis Vuitton, and then you have the likes of Travis as well, who've it's been really important in terms of giving me a platform, but also allow me the freedom to just do my thing, So I feel we've all been able to bounce off each other really well and create this new world, specifically amongst our collaborations, And it's good. I've always liked the idea of having specific collaborators and doing multiple projects as well. And you're able to build yeah, that's what we've been able to do, and you'll see some of the works in the exhibition. My advice to young photographers is like lean into the fact that you're young, you know, so you're allowed to make mistakes, you know, you're allowed to figure things out, like you're meant to ask questions. Focus on developing a style, because at the end of the day, our perspective is what sets us apart. So you need to find what that thing is that sets you apart and lean into it and build the world that people want to be a part of.